slows down when it can get no worse. I can feel it running out on me. I don't want these to be my last words. All forgotten, 'cause that's all they'll be. Now there's only one thing I can do. Fight until the end like I promised to. Wishing there was something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. What do you see before it's over? Blinding flashes getting closer. Wish that I had something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die.
Hello, and welcome to day 2.5 of the Argonaut eliminations. We have another matchup here from the winner's bracket coming to you not quite live. It was recorded yesterday, but no one's really seen it. I haven't seen it. The teams have played. They've given me the permission to stream it. So we're going to pretend like it's live because pretty much no one has watched this live or even seen the reactions. So it's going to be a match. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I don't really know the results yet, so we're going to go on and find this out as we go. Tonight, we do have two teams, obviously. We've got the Gwiddy gang playing, who's our top seed team in this tournament, and we have Big Gamerz Gaming, who's our 4th seeded team in this tournament. So I'm excited to see what they show for us today. As I've been mentioning, and as I will mention again today, it is an elimination bracket, double elimination, but still means that teams that lose are shafted and sent down to the losers bracket. This is a winner bracket match, which means the team who loses here does get a second chance to redeem themselves later on. So it'll be interesting to see if there's another upset like we saw in the other winners bracket match with Best or Bust versus Venetus, or if we'll see again the top 2 team reign triumph here. I'm looking forward to this, and I hope you guys are too. Let's hop over to the map bans. All right, so starting off, we have first 2 bans already. We have Fracture and Ascent. This isn't a big surprise, as looking at the stats, half of the games for Gwiddy Gang, they have banned Fracture, and for Big Gamerz Gaming, Ascent has been their ban for all of the winner bracket matches. So no big surprise here. They don't want to play these maps. These are some of the poorer performances maps are for their players. If we look into the stats, actually, we have Split being pretty bad, as well as Ascent being not the best for Big Gamerz Gaming. And Gwiddy Gang, I mean, the less we say about Fracture, considering the fact that every single team has banned Fracture every single match this tournament, I mean, it's no surprise why Fracture's taken off here. Haven is the first pick for Gwiddy Gang, which also is not a big surprise. They have been picking Haven pretty much every single match they've played except for one. It's a strong map for them, and it's also some of their top players' favorite map and best win rate map. We have Icebox pick in from Big Gamerz Gaming, which also, not a surprise, Big Gamerz Gaming has picked Icebox 4 out of the 5 times they've had the ability to pick, so no surprise there that they've gone again with Icebox. It is also one of their more even split maps between their teammates, and so excited to see their gameplay again on it. All right, ban 3 coming in from Gwiddy Gang. We have Split. That is 2 of their players' worst map, 37% win rate on both of those. Bind coming in from Big Gamerz Gaming, which for them as well, that is another 37.5% win rate. It's interesting how these win rates work out and just are the same across the board for a lot of people. And then the decider here is Lotus. Interesting that Lotus gets to be the decider here. It is a very high win rate percentage on Big Gamerz Gaming. 4 players actually have a 60% or above win rate on it. And actually, on Gwiddy Gang's side, 2 of the players have a less than 40% win rate on it. So it's interesting that they chose to ban Split instead, but at the same time, Split is worse off than Lotus, so between the 2 of them, I guess it makes sense that they would pick the lesser of 2 evils. All right, and now that we've seen the map bans and picks for the teams, I mean, I guess I will start a prediction here, so I don't forget, because I have been forgetting to do that. Who will win match 1? Will it be Gwiddy Gang, or will it be Big Gamerz Gaming? Go ahead and throw in your predictions. Again, we are seeing a 1st and 4th seeded team play. Let me check the match history. I'm not sure if these teams have faced off before, so that's what I'll check here. They have not. So these teams have not faced off before. They won't be familiar with each other's playstyle unless they've done some VOD reviews, since each team has been showcased, and Big Gamerz Gaming has been showcased more than Gwiddy Gang. So obviously, if they have been doing VOD reviews, they have a little bit of an advantage over them. I'm not sure if they have or not, so it'd be interesting to see how things go. I know that both teams had to call in their subs as well for the play, so might be interesting to see as well with these players playing who haven't really had as much time to play together as the previous rounds of the tournament. So excited to see I say it a lot, but I mean, I am just generally excited to see the gameplay that these teams are about to show. So, I think without further ado, while the Gamba is running, make sure to get in and vote for your teams, but I think we are good to just hop right in. I believe the match started before the recording, so let's go see what our teams will be doing.
Select your agent.
It looks like we have a number of picks already coming in from the teams. Let's go take a look at these agent stats. So Gwiddy Gang, we have on the right here, and we have obviously Big Gamerz Gaming on the left. Today joining us on Gwiddy Gang, we have Pixel Rose, who is a sub, Waku, who is a sub, Oni, who's the captain, Ham Salad, a player, and Volt as well. So 2 subs on this team. On the defending side, starting on defense on Haven, we have Big Gamerz Gaming, Nick, the captain, Drools, another player, Piglet, who is a sub, Jess, who is a sub, and Hero, who is a sub. So all 3 sub spots in for Big Gamerz Gaming. I do know, however, that 4 of those 5 players, maybe even 5 of 5, play quite often, so it'll be interesting to see how this team, who has quite a bit of playtime together, meshes really well, faces off against a team. I'm not sure of the mix. I know that they are using 2 of the 3 sub spots. I'm not sure how often they play together. I know 3 of them at least play together quite often, so it'll be good to see.
Standing ahead.
Looking at the agent picks as this first round is underway, let's start off with Big Gamerz Gaming. We have Nick on Omen, which is his main. Also, he wins as a controller 51% of the time, so it does make sense for that.
Taken out.
You see a great shot start here by Hero. Hero, let's look into Hero stats actually. Hero is a Sova main and fills most of the time with a 50% win rate across all agent roles.
1 enemy remaining.
Great shot there. 2 great shots by Hero, taking the first round with 4 kills. Hero is a Diamond 1 right now. Peak rank at Diamond 2, which is actually about the average for this matchup. We have quite a few higher rankings in this game, so this is going to be a quite high skill level game. Looking at the rest of the Big Gamerz Gaming team who are playing today, we have Jess, who is a Viper main with 640 some hours on Viper and a 51% win rate on controller. You know, makes sense, seeing as they mainly main Viper.
Revealing area.
So it's interesting seeing Jess not play Viper and instead play Jet, who is not even in the top 3. Great market shot. Is going to manage to get the shorty shot off, but it's getting taken down by Volt, who trades. Volt gets a second to Hero. 2 Spectre kills here coming from Drools as he pushes on site. And a great slow wrap around the middle of site here, taking second point.
Oh, no, you don't deserve my inventions.
Speaking on Drools, Drools is a Killjoy main with over 450 hours into Killjoy. Also, top win rate on Sentinel at 51.6%, and is a Plat 1 right now, down from last time we saw Drools playing, where they were a Plat 2, peak rank Plat 3. And the last teammate for this team is Piglet, Jocular Piglet, a Silver 1 Peak Gold 2 player with a 45% win rate across the board on all roles, and a Fill player playing top 3 as Sage, Fade, and Raze. Volt pushing up middle here with the rest of his team as everyone silently waits back and forth.
There they are.
Making a couple shots garage before all deciding to go B.
Bomb grenade out.
Oh, Hero sees Brim there in the middle. And we see Silva on the map pushing in,
Spike
taking
down mid.
out one in garage as a couple are traded in mid. Teams both down 2 players. And Volt is going to take out Hero with a great flick. They're trading Volt to 2.
Launching smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Amazing sheriff shot there by Jess, and they are going to 2v1 and take out Pixel Rose, securing a 3rd point for this half. Let's dive into Gwiddy Gang's lineup for today. We have, again, the captain, Oni, who last we saw was Diamond 3, but has ranked up and reached his peak rank of Ascendant 1. With a 69% win rate on Initiator, it's interesting to see Oni instead playing a duelist role here. However, Reyna is their top 2, so it's not too out of the ordinary. We have Volt as well, another of the regulars here, Ascendant 1, Peak Immortal 2, with a 67 Sentinel% win rate. However, instead on Sova, who is their top 2, with over 200 hours put into Sova. Likely more, though. I only could look up so many accounts before I had to run out of time. Jess with a great shot, finishing through the wall. And we can see 2 of them are there, but kind of wanting to back off, it seems, a little bit. Nick right on the other side of the door, and is going to manage to take out Ham Salad before Oni trades, taking the sheriff shot, and finishing off the last of the ones in the garage. 3 of them there. Rule's taking a great position in mid, pushing up and getting 3 hit kills in grass. And a fantastic start to the game for Big Gamerz Gaming, really hitting above their seeded weight class. So it's great to see this. Love to see this momentum continue for them. Let's finish our dive into Gwiddy Gang here. We have Ham Salad, another of the normal players, with a gold 3 last saw. Still gold 3, but actually in the time that we last saw them hit their peak rate of Plat 2. With a top roll win rate on Initiator at 51% as Ham Salad dashes in through the smoke, but doesn't see Nick around the corner. Pixel Road trades, and we see the first ult of the game go off. Drools pushes on, manages to catch Oni in the corner. Spike was not meant to get planted. Volt taken down by Jess in grass, and it is now a 2v3 as Jess hunts for the other team, and we can see them about to make contact here. Jess gets a shot off, but is taken down by Pixel Rose, and the other 2 are looking like they're about to rush into garage. We can see Pixel Rose from the edge, taken down by a great double fire as Waku ults and reses Volt. And we can see Drools here sneaking in behind, mollied off. Catches sight of Brim. Doesn't manage to get the kill, but manages to get Volt instead before Pixel Rose can get a 4K and clean up, putting them on the board. That is correct. The Big Gamerz Gaming is in fact switched on the board. My bad. There we go. Alright, last couple teammates to dive into. We have Pixel Rose, a sub, a Diamond 2 current and peak rank with a 50% win rate across the board on all roles. Great dart there. Unfortunately not going to see anyone as everyone decides here on Gwiddy Gang to rush A short. Volt takes out Hero. Pig trades Oni. Drools takes out Waku. Volt managing to get on site is going to get taken out by Drools, and Drools is going to run out of bullets. This 2v2 is in a great spot for Gwiddy Gang, as the smoke fades off already on 5th round.
One enemy remaining.
Nick pushing in out of short,
Standing.
manages to take out Pixel Rose. Ham Salad trades. Jess is with an op. Let's see how Jess fares here. Unfortunately, not able to scope in, and Ham Salad is going to clutch up this round, pick up the op, and which is very useful for them, as Gwiddy Gang actually doesn't have all that much money. Enough to full buy, or buy most of their gear, but not necessarily for an op already. Continuing on with Pixel Rose. Pixel Rose here is playing Grim, not one of their top 3, as well as they are a Neon main with over 300. And lastly, we have Waku, a Silver 1 current and peak with a 66.7% win rate on controller, playing one of their top 3 mains as Sage. So all around, interesting lineup of players. A lot of people on the Gwiddy Gang are not playing on one of their top 3 agents, nor their top win percent role. Hero starting out of A, as the rest all push out of A long. Volt manages to get Piglet. Oni taking out Hero in Heaven through the smoke and the wall. Rules backing off, perfectly timing to avoid getting molded off here, as switch to Jess. Jess gets taken down by the op that they lost last round, and Drools is 1v5ing here. Kind of stuck in A short. Oni with a great swing, taking out Drools. And just like that, Gwiddy Gang is already catching up quite a bit. They've found their swing. They were maybe a little bit slow to start, but they've found their momentum.
Out.
Looking at the minimap, it looks like they're all the way, and you see an immediate Sova. Interesting play, as Jess and Nick both team up and take out 2 on Eco round with a Sheriff and Frenzy. Jess ulting, not able to get a kill as Volt running guns to the right, deep into C. In a 2v3, Hero and Piglet left over. Takes a couple shots, manages to hit 2 of them. Waku on 1 health. Hero's gonna get spotted here by the dart. Unfortunately, this is a tough situation for Hero. Only has a Sheriff, position known and revealed. And planted in a really inopportune spot for him. Running out of time, is going to push onto site slowly and quietly. Great headshot there on Volt. Tap. Avoids, and Waku with 1 health is going to swing. And I mean, if there's ever a 1 health in a dream moment, it's there.
We were focused. Keep that. Anyone need anything?
Just like that, it is a tie game. Great placement there on the dart. Spots Hero and also spots... It looks like it also managed to spot Jess in A short. Taken down through the wall. And 3 of them already onto B. Drool pushes on. Takes out Volt while blind, but Oni manages to trade. You can see Oni managing to get just through the box. Hamsalad managing to dash out of that. Still getting taken down through the smoke regardless. Nick with a great play there. Blinds Waku. Expecting them to be up top. Isn't going to manage to see them. Catches sight of Oni as well and takes them out. Teleports in behind Grim.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
Manages to get the kill, and it's a 1v1 Waku versus Nick. Both a little damaged. Playing a little bit of running around the Rosie. Is going to tap to hope to draw them out. Looks away just as they turn around the corner. And Waku's gonna manage to clutch up here, taking out Nick.
Prepare yourselves. We fight.
Unfortunate timing there for Nick. And you could just see the bare edge of Waku walking around the corner there. But unfortunately, Nick wasn't able to realize, and you can see the moment where he goes to look back but turns around the wrong way and has to do a full 360 before they can catch sight of Waku again in line of sight. Love that we can see the outlines. Agreed. It's always so much more fun being able to see the outlines and just have that anticipation of something about to happen. We can see Volt here pushing up mid in the mini-map, but Drools managed to take him out with the Spectres. We search for a great sight view here of C. You can see the rest of the 4 team here. Pixel Rose watching that flank, but Drools instead rotating back and through garage window, and the rest of the team decides to retreat here, knowing that this isn't a great time to push on. Jess watching this great angle here, and we can see Salad about to make a peek. Taken out! Watches for another peek, as Oni does peek. Great defensive Killjoy ult here by Drools, as it forces the team to really rotate off, delaying them even more, as they all decide to head running here to A, where Hero is waiting with the Marshall, takes him out to the smoke just a couple seconds too late to protect Volt as he rushes on. And a great spot as well, allowing him to get a shot on Oni through the smoke. Jess taking out Oni, finishing off what Hero started. And this is quickly into a 5v2 situation here. Hero taken out by Pixel just with that little jump. Waku managing to catch Jess, but is traded by Nick, and Nick also taking out, Drools taking out Ham Salad there as well. We see a great retake here by Big Gamerz Gaming. Did a great job of splitting the attention so that both of the opposing enemies couldn't look the same direction at the same time. Did a great job of peeking with each other and not allowing them to get those 1v1s and trades. Overall, just great gameplay.
Keep up.
And it seems like the Big Gamerz Gaming has a set play. We see Jess once again going A long, spotting a couple of them, running on and backs off. Hero as well watching in heaven with a great dart that spots most of the opposing team. Catches sight of Volt, going to miss the shots and back off as the rest of the teams push on. The smoke's covering where everyone is. Jess in a great position on A short, catches one. Isn't going to manage to catch Volt. Drools, however, trades. Oni in ult managed to take out Pixel Rose as well, taking out Piglet. And it's a 2v3 situation here quickly as Pixel Rose manages to get a plant. Smoking off is going to block line of sight. Get a scan, which is going to reveal Ham Salad. Take a couple shots through the box, but not going to manage to hit as Hero is snuck up on behind by Oni, who ults, drops down. And is going to get taken out by a great flick from Nick, but Ham Salad peeking with Oni is going to manage to get the trade.
Last round before the
That was close. If Ham Salad hadn't have peeked there, Nick would have managed to got that 1v1 and would have had a great 1v1 split situation to take out Ham Salad and potentially even Waku there. Or sorry, Pixel Rose. Hero deciding not to send a recon dart is instead going to get managed to avoid getting seen by the recon dart here. Ham Salad not going to be expecting it, but gonna get a couple shots off, not take any trades. Ham Salad taken out by the knives by Jess, and they're gonna be held off by Smoke. Volt going to spray, tracking those bullets back and take a shot, and we see Big Gang here take a shot. Drool's great rotate, flanking in and taking out Volt from A short. Also managing to catch Waku, who managed to get the Yuko off.
Remaining.
And a swing by Drool's taking out Pixel Rose, and now they hunt for the last who they know is in Garage. And Pig drops from heaven, taking the damage, but catching Oni off guard and managing to get the kill as well. Bringing this to a 6-6 half. Tie game going into the second half. And a great showing from both teams here.
Switching sides.
Big Gamerz Gaming is playing the double initiator meta, so they may have a good chance here, especially since Gwiddy Gang is instead playing a double duelist meta. However, that does mean that Gwiddy Gang will have quite a bit of attack power on a attacker base site, so this might be weighted a little bit more for oh sorry, I've mixed things up here. Big Gamerz Gaming has the double initiator meta, which is the meta for most maps, except perhaps not so much on the three site maps. Gwiddy Gang here has 2 duelists on defense, which might prove a little bit difficult for them. You see a great placement on that dart, managing to scan Oni before it's taken out. A deep smoke here, which is a great smoke on both A, short, and long to keep them out. Jet dashing on, trying to get their team to join them with them, but they were taken out. Oni getting 2, and Pixel Rose doing so much damage with this molly. Drool stuck in A short. This is a tough situation for Drool here, where Ham Salad is just waiting for him. And flawless first round on the defender's side for Gwiddy Gang. This is early on in the second half, but we did see a very strong first round defense by Gwiddy Gang. We saw them rotate quickly, and it really helped them there. Drool's bot getting taken out. Also a great grass start by Volt there. Only getting spotted by Piglet. Gonna trade some shots. Now they're gonna hit. And we can see them just peeking as Waku also joins here in a 2v2 situation here at the entrance to A. Neither team's knowing what's going on necessarily. Oni backs off here. Waku's going to play it quiet. Hope that with Oni running away, they'll assume that no one is behind them. And we can see Waku here having a great hold. Lots of patience. Drool's rotating around the corner there just as Volt moves away and doesn't see it. Waku playing that very well, managing to pick up Joculet before the rest of the team is aware. And we can see Nick here, whose feet we're just seeing Oni managing to catch them as they're on top of box. Hero, however,
30 seconds left.
spinning around Waku, manages to get them from behind. And Drool's taking out Brim while he's in his util. Hero going to get a plant here.
Spike planted.
Volt. Gwiddy Gang here in a great position with lots of health, whereas Big Gamerz Gaming are both quite low.
Last player standing.
Great molly placement, unfortunately, is going to take it out, and Oni is going to spot him, hit him over the box, and that is going to go second round for defenders here.
Gun here.
As they trade up, getting some guns.
Thanks.
And get the defuse. It'll be interesting to see how the distribution of scores here is. And similarly to Big Gamerz Gaming, we've seen a very similar, everyone has their positions, everyone uses the same starting util so far, maybe a little bit of change on those controllers setups to keep things fresh, but so far we've seen the defenders pretty much keep to the same placements as they have across the board. We can see Oni here ready to peek as well, just the same as Pam, taking a couple shots with that Sheriff, and we could see the highlights, very close to hitting someone, but not quite able to. We can see a lot of individuals close to seeing just the edge, as Hero here is on the edge, just as Ham Salad peeks out. Flix gets the headshot. Hero also is playing on 140 ping, the highest ping out of everyone. Waku getting 2 phantom kills. We don't see them, but pushing up again into the same A spawn as
One enemy remaining.
is going to get
Spike
2, and
down,
Oni's going to take
attack
out
spawn.
Hero. Not as and Oni's going to save Waku's life, taking out Nick as well, as Waku's running out of bullets. And we can see Drool's here with 21 kills, top of the match, and otherwise a relatively even distribution across the teams. Waku and Oni doing a great job of playing off of each other here on the A side, allowing them to get these kills when the other team's least expected. And we can see Drool's here changing his setup to place that alarm bot there, expecting another play by them. They've done a great job of playing quiet when they need to, making noise, and kind of tricking the opposing team to thinking there's only one and that they've left. Waku managing to get Drool's here. Ham also managing to get Jess at the grass. Caught with the util out. Ham's going to get a third on Piglet, and Pixel Rose is going to take the last one through the wall here and take out Nick.
Warning. This unit not intended for commercial use.
Timing has been arguably on the defensive half here. Timing has been Big Gamerz Gaming's biggest pitfall here, which is unfortunate because there's not really much that they can do. Sometimes the timing just works against you. We've seen these close moments where they've almost seen it. Salad here taking some damage, not quite able to get any damage on the opposing team, is quite low here, and Hero's even going to get them through the wall here. Volt taking out 3 down C long though, leaving 2 out. And a lucky spray by Drool through the smoke is going to take out Volt. They're going to get a safe plant here as the other team waits to push on. The smoke's covering them. A great moment that Nick left before getting taken out by Volt. And as they stim on, Drool's going to peek out, take quite a bit of damage through the box. Peek out, but Waku is further over to the right than they expect, and we see a shock dart lineup here. And we can see it's going to hit Waku. Takes out Rose. Waku gets it half, but it's taken out by the ult. And Oni's going to sit and defuse at half. The ult finishes, and unfortunately Oni sticks it, where it was planted too deep for Hero to manage to swing and hit the last little bit of damage that he needs to do to take out Oni. Oni playing that very smart, knowing that Waku held that as long as they could to half it, and knowing that there was only 1 shot left and could survive it. Oni played that fantastically. Oni and Waku once again taking out A long. Sees a lot of the team. Pixel Rose is going to begin to rotate to help, as well as Volt. And you can see in the mini-map where Hero's about to get taken out by Ham Salad, who rotates quietly but quickly. And Big Gamerz Gaming is blocked off by a Molly, a Smoke, and the Sage Slow. Quite a lot of util dumped into the corner there. Ham pushes into the window there. Timing just again. Hero just misses that. Peeks out and gets Nick. Drool's getting a great shot there on Rose. Taken out and traded by Ham Salad. Jocular Pig, who you can hear is reloading. Turned around the timing again.
Strike down A.
Ham Salad on a 4. Are we going to see the first ace? We aren't, and Jess is going to deny the ace, but Volt will revenge kill Jess. And we see 6 and 12.
Match point.
Big Gamerz Gaming have not managed to get a round this half, unfortunately. This has been a tough attack for Big Gamerz Gaming. Gwiddy Gang here, again, just rotates quickly when they need to. They have a great A setup that has managed to get them kills every single time. And we see Oni just quietly about to come peek here. Shoots out Quad. A spray by Piglet, but Volt's going to take him out. Ham Salad taking out Piglet, sorry. Volt taking out, and Rose taking out one as well. And so with 3 kills for them, it's a 2v5 in the last round. This is a tough, they back off, giving them sight, knowing that they have the numbers advantage. Drools isn't going to manage to take any. Teleport on by Nick into the middle, but unfortunately not where we need to be, in the middle of the site where everyone could see him. And that is going to be first round. That first half of the game was a nail-biter, and the second half, unfortunate for Big Gamerz Gaming. Tough for them to face the stalwart defense of Gwiddy Gang, who just played the same places every time, but switched it up enough that it was tough to rotate into. Great uses of util to delay them until the rest of the team could push on. We always saw Gwiddy Gang come in with that flank and get at least 1 to 2 kills each time, which was tough because that left Big Gamerz Gaming on the back foot each time. So it'll be exciting to see what happens here with the next set of matches. We're going to take a little break as we look at the tournament tree here. So the tournament tree, we are watching the C5 game. C6, L1, and L2 have finished. L1, Monkey Mindset moves on. L2, Throw for Bubble Tea knocks out Sugar and Spice, and they move on. Besterbus upset by Venitus, and so Besterbus will actually go and face off Throw for Bubble Tea in the L4 match on Wednesday. We see Monkey Mindset facing off against... Oh, sorry. Monkey Mindset will be facing Besterbust in the L3 bracket game on Wednesday. That'll be tough. That'll be the top seeded versus the lowest seeded. So, tough game. I mean, I'm not going to knock the Monkey Mindset out, but that'll be a very uphill battle for them. We have Throw for Bubble Tea facing off against the loser of this game on the Wednesday, and then it'll be Gwiddy Gang versus or Big Gamerz Gaming. Sorry, I almost jumped the gun, assuming that the top seeded team would win here. That might not be the case. We saw a great first half, and maybe I expect to see more great gameplay coming for Big Gamerz Gaming here. So winner of C5 will face off against Venitus in the C7 semifinals match. So looking forward to that. And yeah, and so we unfortunately on the Wednesday, we won't be able to see all 3 games, which is too bad because I would love to see these games. They look like they are going to be fantastic games, but unfortunately, we are stuck watching, or not stuck, sorry. We are only able to tune into one of them, and that one will be the C7 winner round game because we can't miss the semifinals. So that's what we will be watching. And as we wait for the next game to start, make sure to stay hydrated, chat.
Select your agent.
Alrighty. Yeah, so make sure in this time you take a break to get some water, go to the bathroom. The teams are almost ready. But you still have a couple minutes here. While we wait, let's update the prediction here. We saw Gwiddy Gang win here, and so it seems like it was a 100% prediction there. So let's go check out and see who will win match 2. All right, start your predictions. Actually, let's hop back to the map bans here, where we know what the coming maps are. It is going to be Icebox next, which is Big Gamerz Gaming's choice. They've chosen it again 4 out of 5 times. They've had the ability to pick, so it'll be interesting to see how they bring their best game on their best map to the second round here. All right, and yeah, I hope you've been enjoying the game so far. Don't forget to tune in Wednesday for the live semifinal winner bracket match between the winner of tonight's match and Venitus, who is our top 3 seeded team. And then the updated tournament bracket will go out tonight, so keep an eye out on the socials for that update. As well as we have the Friday matchup, which will be the, if we look at the tournament tree again, the Friday matchup on June 16th will be the loser quarterfinals between the winner of, the loser. Oh no, sorry, actually, no, the Friday game is the quarterfinals of the loser bracket between both winning teams of the Wednesday loser bracket matches. And then the Wednesday after that will be the losers of the semifinals here versus the winners of the quarterfinals in the loser bracket. And the winner of the loser bracket semifinals will go off and face the winners of the winner bracket semifinals in the grand finals. So, I believe looking at the match, we are ready to go. So, without further ado, let's start round 2. All right. This time we have Gwiddy Gang on defensive side. We've got also a roster change as Nick had to go, and so replacing Nick is one of the other teammates, Binu, on Big Gamerz Gaming's team. Volt already locking Viper here. And we can see quite a few teammates already locking in. Drool's on Sova, which is an interesting pick. Hero on Sage, another interesting pick. Jocular Piglet on KO, who is again not a top 3. None of these that we've gone through so far have been top 3. Binu on Jet, which actually is a top 3, with over 200 hours on Jet. We have, lastly, Jess hovering Viper right now, which is their main. So last time we saw Jess playing Jet, but now we'll see them playing Viper, hopefully, which is in fact who we see them play. And I'm excited to see their top agent gameplay. We have Waku Waku back on Sage, Volt matching Jess on Viper, Ham Salad back on Jet, Oni on Reyna again, and Pixel Rose now on Sky. Pixel Rose, who's not a Sky main either, or a Brim main, however, again, is a fill. Roughly 50% win rate on all roles, which means they are a pretty good fill rate, a fill for their team. Let's see, other than that, most of the other teammates have chosen someone from their top 3 versus Big Gamerz Gaming, who hasn't, which is an interesting mix-up, since last game on Haven, we saw Gwiddy Gang on their top 3s mostly, Gwiddy Gang on their non-top 3s, where we saw Big Gamerz Gaming on their top 3s, and now we're seeing the opposite. Gwiddy Gang on their top 3s, Big Gamerz Gaming on their non-top 3s. Dubai Duelist did not change their name. Dubai Duelist is not playing in this match currently. Dubai Duelist couldn't make this match, and so instead they have one of their subs. You can see a great Sage Wall in great placement, and they Sage Wall to get into the corner where it wasn't quite Sage Wall actually perfectly. Great blind in Maze as Oni swings, takes out Jets, takes quite a bit of damage, and is going to dismiss back. Hamsal and Pixel Rose, Waku all getting a kill, and Oni jumps onto the middle box to take the last kill of the round, and a great retake and delay by Gwiddy Gang.
Gun here.
You are right. There is in fact double of the game. Was there double last match as well? And I'm not sure. A little bit of an audio trouble, but it should be fixed now. We can see Waku Waku back in with Sage Wall. We'll see if they Sage Wall it more fully this time. They did leave a little gap last time where Big Gamerz Gaming were able to get a plant, and we can see Pixel Rose not quietly rushing up here. Takes the orb, and Binu swinging out here, getting a great kill with the Classic, and is going to trade up and grab a Bulldog here. Great job by Big Gamerz Gaming, drawing all the attention over to A, giving them a perfectly safe plant. Ultra Thunder is going to manage to take out Piglet, takes some damage from behind, and is going to get healed by Waku. Binu catches just the legs of them and takes them out. And Waku Waku is going to get a Classic kill.
One enemy remaining.
But again, get taken out by Binu, who has traded up to this. And a wonderful wall here, cutting off most of sight. Ham Salad, 1v3. Gets a couple hits on Binu, but Binu is going to take 4 this round. Who won the first map? Gwiddy Gang. Which reminds me that I will, in fact, update the scoreboard here. Gwiddy Gang has won. Big Gamerz Gaming. Binu leading a quick charge onto B. Gets behind yellow box, isn't going to see anyone, and Pixel Rose here is going to play quietly. Shots missing.
Time to hunt.
He's instead going to dog out here to get some info. Not really managing to get matched before it's destroyed. Drool's using a tiny crack in the sage wall to take out Oni. Also taking out Ham Salad as Ham Salad pushes back.
One enemy remaining.
Getting 2 more with the Bulldog. And Waku with a great flank here to kill Death. Isn't going to manage to take anyone else out, and Hero is going to get the last kill around here. We've seen a lot of quick rotates here from Gwiddy Gang, and we saw the same thing on their defense in Haven. And it helped them out quite a bit here. So it'll be interesting to see if they can leverage that quick rotation to have the same result happen on Icebox. Binu leading a quick charge here, manages to dash, and with great movement, dodges all of the scans of the Sova Dart. Unfortunately, Oni's going to take them out. Also managed to get Jess on top. And Hero, as Waku and Ham each take one out. And, I mean, that was a quick, full defensive attack, removing all of the Big Gamerz Gaming from the playboard. Unfortunate for Binu to lose the ult there. You could see the movement, you could see the readiness as they jumped back and forth, but Oni just seemed to have been a little ready for it. Still, that was fantastic movement to avoid the scans. Oni's going to push up here again. Binu, already quite a bit far out though, is going to be ready for him. And Volt, who peeks up middle, not quite able to take out Binu. Pig takes out Rose, and also Volt manages to get taken out in tube through the wall. Great shots by Big Gamerz Gaming there, making it a 5v2. Piglet watching the middle here as the remaining members of the Gwiddy Gang push in. Oh, and the timing there. We saw it, but Piglet manages to get Ham Salad as they turn around, peeking as Ham's back is turned to them. Maybe we're going to see the opposite here. Maybe the timing for Gwiddy Gang will be more unfortunate than it was for Big Gamerz Gaming the last round. I mean, we saw probably, what, 6 or 7 rounds cause quite a bit of a swing for Gwiddy Gang as Big Gamerz Gaming unfortunately fell to timing. Drools with a scan here. Managing to tag Volt. As Pixel delays a little bit with a flash. Most of the team here still in a default. Spread quite a bit between, but now more focused on A. Gwiddy Gang with a really slow hold here this time instead of rotating. Drool's kind of here hoping to get a pick. Unfortunately, Volt is going to get the pick instead. Oni waiting behind Dice there. Love the silhouettes. Love that we can see the spike drop there. I think Binu caught just the edge of... Oh, maybe not. And they dash on. Binu is going to get Oni instead of Oni getting Binu. Hero taking out Ham. Waku silently pushes into backside there. Is going to wall and res Oni. And almost unfortunate timing there for Jess.
Satisfied.
Hero
One
takes out
enemy
Waku.
remaining.
Jess takes out Pixel Rose, and Oni takes out Binu. Lastly, Oni is the last one.
Can't use that.
Takes out Jess. And it's a 2v1. Saw the edge of Jocular. Is going to attempt to go tap. Fake. Runs out of bullets and knows that they just have to leave. Hero just barely surviving by the skin of his teeth. Managed to avoid Spike, but both Jocular and Oni are unfortunately going to go down to Spike. Being able to see the timing here, I always wonder myself, how many times has it been just one of those timing moments where if I had just held a little longer or moved a little sooner in some cases, like I would have had a great lineup or would have had a great pick, wouldn't have died, etc. So many different chances, so many what ifs, and we can see here Big Gamerz Gaming going A side again. Drool's kind of watching that B side, hoping that no one's going to flank.
Here.
Kind of checks, and we can see them almost seeing each other, and Drool's does catch sight of 1, 2, and Volt's gonna take him out with a frenzy in the match. As we watch the rest of the team push on to A, and they've cleared A pretty much. Waku the only one left, as Gwiddy Gang fully pushes off B. Or sorry, fully pushed off A, giving
Healing over here.
Big Gamerz Gaming a great
Spike
chance
planted.
here to plant quicker.
Welcome to my world.
And we can see both the Viper ults go off here. Binu taking out Waku, but Ham sheriffing him out.
There.
Volt with the frenzy, ready to push into...
Last player standing.
Was ready to take out Jess, but a great trading in sight is going to allow them to remove that threat from the board, and we can see the rest of the Viper smoke really play well for the Big Gamerz Gaming team to allow them to get those 1v1s as the team slowly pushes in one at a time. We've seen the same Viper setup from Volt each time. It'll be interesting to see how Jess sets up. If they have the same setup, if it's different. And we can see Drool's doing the same lineup. Not really getting much information each time since it's stuck facing them. But that might lead into, because he doesn't play as much, Sova, or perhaps he's just using to watch for the
Spike down
quick rope
A.
into the nest. And we can see quite a few kills here as Pig goes for the res. Sorry, Drool's goes for the res,
Enemy remaining.
but Rose sneakily takes him out. And it's just Hero versus 3 of Gwiddy Gang. Quite a few back-to-back trades there. Once again, timing. Hero and Pixel Rose almost seeing each other there. Instead, Hero's going to go down and swing through main, but unfortunately, Pixel Rose is watching that. If Hero had instead swung back through Nest, might have had a better chance there. Unfortunate, though. Three to 5 for Big Gamerz Gaming, who has shown actually a decent attack against what we know to be a strong defense from Gwiddy Gang. However, Gwiddy Gang doesn't have as good of a showing on Icebox as they do on Haven in terms of win percentage rate for maps. And we can see Bino here once again doing a fast sprint, checking out the entire area for their team. Is going to get the last nice and take out both Oni and Ham Salad, who had ulted in return. Upgrade to a Vandal. You can get healed by his teammate, and they're going to get a plant off. The Sky ult instead going for Binu, leaving him stuck behind yellow box.
Destroyed. Blinded.
And we can see Drool slowly rotating through mid here, hoping to get a pick from that. Volt pushing around yellow, gets taken out by Hero.
Last player standing.
Pixel Rose also taken out by Hero. And we last see Waku manages to get the kill on Binu, but Drool's going to trade, who had flanked in through mid. It was a great play by Drools. Great slow rotate in. Knowing that he had the time, with 4 of his team still alive, that he could just go through, make sure there's no flank, and then if there wasn't, have a great position to perhaps get a pick as they wait to peek his team. So overall, great play there by Drools. Binu peeking Ham. Binu swinging, but doesn't expect a second, is forced to back up. And you can see Drool's in the middle here, about to meet Volt. Manages to get the kill on low health. Binu and Drool's managing to take out the other 2 defenders, leaving just Oni on B site. Both teams with a very injured player. And Oni split off by Viper Smoke. And Oni, pushing through, is hoping to get the planter, but Binu, having already pushed deep to cover. Great coverage by Binu. And we once again get to a 4v2 here on attack. Pixel Rose and Waku versus the rest. Pixel Rose managing to get a couple hits. Waku finishing the job on Binu. Sage slows, walls as Pixel Rose takes out Jess, and it's 2v2. The ult is going to attempt to take out Waku, force Waku off. And Pixel Rose is going to get 2.
My ultimate is ready. Blasphemous.
I'm finding that the Sova ult is no longer as big of a threat now that they've nerfed a little bit of its damage, which was a couple patches ago, but still, it's nowhere near as big of a threat. It's a lot more almost utility-based now, using them to force them off spike, but not really able to kill unless they really stick it. Same thing, also not able to destroy the Killjoy ult now unless it takes all 3 hits. All in all, a pretty big reduction in threat level to this nerf. To this ult. Well, not necessarily nerfed in that.
Shot down.
A great shot by Drools there, hitting Waku, whose character just peeks out as they do the wall. But the Sova ult, a few acts back, I believe, was rebalanced a little bit, and then on top of that, with the util changes, the ult changes for Killjoy's ult, its usability is definitely a little bit less strong. Oni managing to get Binu there. Also picking up a kill on Drools. Jess swings, but Ham Salad is below covering. Ooh, the timing there. They almost saw each other. And Pixel Rose is going to heal Ham back up. This is a 3v2. Hero here could res.
Enemy removed.
Gets
One
the kill
enemy
on
remaining.
Ham. Oni gets Jocular Pig. This would be a great chance to use the res to ensure the round.
30 seconds left.
Or sorry, to aid the round if it's a 2v1 for the other team.
One enemy
Guy
remaining.
killed.
Kills Rose. Unfortunately, Oni's going to pick up 4K, clutching it up here. Takes out Hero. Hero could have gone for the res, which would have made it a
Last round in the
2v1.
half.
Unfortunate last shot, but
Spend it all before it's gone.
perhaps the res might be more useful here in the last round. I guess we'll have to see.
Embarrass them.
You can see BU again doing a great job of dodging, but not quite able to make the jump onto pipes. Most of them, once again, A site. Backing off. You can see Oni here meeting Drool's in the middle. Drool's not able to get a kill. Oni just a tiny little bit of a head showing. Takes Drool's out.
Time to hunt.
And great blind by Pixel.
Scout destroyed.
Ham Salad here, flanking quietly, manages to get a kill on Piglet. And we're seeing the same thing that they did on Haven. Slow, quiet, rotates to get those picks from behind. Hero and Jess teaming up to take out Pixel. Oni and Oni and Volt now in the middle versus Hero. Hero takes one out. Ham takes out Binu. It's 2v2. Timing wise, Oni plays that really well. Peeks out at just the right time to catch Oni off, Hero off guard, and then manages to also pick up Jess there. And they tie it up 6-6 going into the second half. And we see now Big Gamerz Gaming on the defensive side. Big Gamerz Gaming is also set up a little bit more for this defensive side. They have the double initiator. They have a 650-hour Viper. So I'm excited to see the Viper plays here. And then we have a double duelist coming again from Gwiddy Gang. So maybe they'll actually have the advantage on attack here. All 5 of them ready to hit A.
Revealing area.
Good Sova Dart is gonna is not gonna scan Ham. Interesting.
No charges left.
Binu getting a great sheriff shot. Is stunned. Oni peeks out, having pushed deep. Is gonna take out Binu. Also gonna take out Drool's. Swing out. Take quite a few shots. Managed to get some damage on the other team. Jess is gonna take out Volt. A running classic shot takes out Oni.
Planted.
And it is a 3v2 for defense. Jess trying their darndest to hit the tiny pixels of Waku that they can see. Manages to get them. Pixel taking out, and Jess is gonna get the last kill here on Pixel in Maze.
Time to
A
stock
great
back
defensive first round in the second half here for Big Gamerz Gaming. A great first kill by a great first blood, I should say, by Binu there, taking out Ham. And we can see them upgrading. We have the Stinger, we have already a Guardian, Marshall, a Spectre, and a Bulldog. An interesting array of weapons here for Big Gamerz Gaming.
Poison's gone.
Great kill by Binu. Are they going to get a second? They aren't. Oni's going to revenge. You're here with the Singer. Sharing an angle with Pixel Rose. Which one will peek first? We're not sure. We see Jess has also gone up here, ready to double peek, maybe get a trade, as Waku pushes on, and we see that Jess gets Pixel Rose with the Guardian. Jules catches sight of one in Nest, doesn't know still that there is actually still a second here. Does manage to get a couple shots off on Ham, but is not going to manage to scan anyone. Ham here with the shorty. It's going to be a little bit tough. We'll have to either dash in and shoot. A little bit more damage put on Ham. As Gwiddy Gang here reconvenes
30
on A
seconds
site,
left.
deciding what they're going to do. They have 30 seconds. They're going to have to either rush A or rush B. And they've now reached the return point. They have to hit A now with the amount of time left on the clock. And they are going to dash in. Drools is going to take him out before they can get the shorty shot off. Waku's going to wall up here. Drools is going to go quickly around the corner.
Spike down A.
Taken out. Oni's not going to have time to plant. And Hero manages to get the kill on Oni, who attempted to go for the knife, knowing that they had no time to plant. Hero on 150 ping here, with everyone else on 60 or lower. Crazy to see how great Hero is managing to do. Don't know how he's doing it on this ping. Aptly put, Hero here is just built different. Binu here jumping into DP. Ham on top. Volt swinging fast, grabbing Hero in tunnel, not able to get the wall up. They're going to have free entry into tunnel, into kitchen here. Jess is going to get mollied off. Drool's getting one through the wall. And all teams convene around kitchen. Piglet taking out Oni. Volt taking out Jess. Waku taking out Piglet.
Poison orb emitting.
And Volt sets up so that Pixel will have a great place to plant in nest of B. Big Gamerz Gaming playing
Spike
quietly.
planted.
Missed
Last player
shots on
standing.
both sides. Binu, last one in a 1v3 situation. Location revealed. Managed to finish off Pixel.
Last player standing.
Takes out Waku. Fakes the spike. Drops down, dashes, but unfortunately that dash is going to cost him as Volt has time to pull out the weapon, get a 4K, and take out Binu.
Choke their sight.
That was close. If Binu hadn't a dash, Binu probably would have been set up, gun out, and ready to take out Volt. But expecting Volt to have the weapon out, dashes instead to give him a chance to take the weapon out. But instead, Volt also didn't have a weapon out, so it was a really just tough situation there for Binu.
Isolate and exterminate.
And we see Binu with already quite a few kills, the rest of the team quite a bit lower, but overall playing really well together. Jess goes down to Volt in the middle here. Ham getting on top of box. That was a rapid dash. Not the Pokemon. Only with the classic, but is going to drop down as Gwiddy Gang pushes on. And Hero takes out Ham. Volt pushes in deep, takes out Drools. And you see a little bit of spray through screens here as
Spike planted.
Volt is going to ult. This is going to be a tough retake for Big Gamerz Gaming. The amount of util being dumped here, the amount of people just waiting right at the edge. Hero unfortunately getting on
remaining.
as Waku pushes out. Binu jumps down, takes out Waku, but isn't quite ready for Oni to be right that close in the smoke. And a great ultimate by Volt there to really force the other team to lose in that situation. Once again tied, 8-8. This is a very tight and close match for both teams here. And it looks like they left Spike by accident. Binu is going to once again get into this little quiet corner as you can hear everyone else rushing on. No one checks him.
Night night.
Takes out Oni, who doesn't even bother to look back. Dashes in. And unfortunately, I don't know if he's recognized that Pixel has gone to the right there and is going to dash out, and Pixel is going to get a great kill. Waku is going to get Oni there. Pixel picking up 2 more as well. Hero jumping out to get the kill, but I mean, Waku trusts their team there. Oni and Ham having Waku's back is going to take out Hero as he jumps out with a Bucky. That could have been a very different round. Binu had great positioning there. Unfortunate that Pixel Rose had a great idea to head back in to spawn a little bit, wait just a little bit longer since Binu knew that Sky had originally already passed, and then to go double back like that was a difficult situation for Binu to expect.
Don't get in my way.
And we see Jess jumping and ulting on top of middle here, blocking off all visibility. Great job here. I'm not sure if Gwiddy Gang's really going to want to push in here. In fact, actually, hold up. Oni, shooting through the smoke, manages to kill Jess through the box. Binu dashing back to avoid getting killed. Is going to take out Oni. Is going to hide in the corner here. They're a little low as they wait for the rest of the team to push on. 4v2, this is a tough situation. Is going to get hit by the dog. Not going to be able to take anyone out while stunned. Piglet here, going to flash a couple times. Take out Ham and Nest. Unfortunately, the other team is going to double peek here. Really make sure that they have that round, and it's 10-8 for Gwiddy Gang. These have been a lot of close rounds. It's been tough for either team, really, to go off on too much of a winning streak.
Breathe deep.
As I say that, though, Gwiddy Gang is on a 4-win streak currently. Let's see if they can turn it into 5. They are on an eco buy current. Big Gamerz Gaming isn't on an eco buy, so Gwiddy Gang does have the advantage here as they chase Binu deep into B. Binu only with a frenzy. Is going to manage to take out Oni, and Drew's is going to take out Ham. Binu's still there. Waku going to manage to just barely live to the headshot, and Volt is going to smoke off Waku, ensuring a safe plant. Volt taking out Hero in Snowman, leaving Pixel Rose to pick up potentially a kill here mid. Drool's not expecting it, just runs right into Pixel Rose's gun. Jess here, knowing where that is going to hopefully catch one here, but instead Pixel Rose is going to rotate back. And tough situation. People on both sides, guns ablazing, running out of ammo, and Volt is just going to pick up a 3rd kill here on Jess. We can see Binu here once again, defending on B side. Sees the Sky Dog. Hero getting a great kill on Volt here mid is going to definitely remove some of the pressure that Gwiddy Gang has. Great kill by Binu there on Waku, who unfortunately turns around. And a good set of flashes by Piglet there, picking up a kill on Pixel. Oni's going to trade him. Oni also taking out Binu. However, Oni is revealed at the moment, and so it's 3v2. Jess is going to quietly make their way to A. Wait for the team who they assume is rushing on to A here.
Your duty is not over.
And is going to attempt to get them with some mollies.
Last player standing.
Jess with a running phantom manages to kill Ham, who races for them, and Drool's beating the Reyna ult here, managing to get, and we're gonna see the win streak from Gwiddy Gang here put to an end.
Team Ace.
A team ace by Big Gamerz Gaming. Actually, one of, if not the first team ace of the tournament. At least from stream matches, I should say. 11-9. Let's see if Big Gamerz Gaming can bring it back, tie this game up like we've seen this tie game multiple times, and see if they can't bring that back and make this an even closer game.
Barrier created.
Walling off tunnel here. This is one of the first times we've actually seen Hero wall off tunnel.
Gone.
Volt not quite expecting the tight close shot. Drool's is going to pick up 2. Ham is going to pick up 2. Unfortunately caught out with Util. Bean is going to get a free kill on Pixel Rose. Not sure if they're going to
One
see...
enemy remaining.
and Ham is going to manage to get Hero, see them through the bars there. Ham seeing Jocular Pig is going to do some damage on both, but Binu is going to rush out and make sure to take the bullets, saving Jocular's life. Great team play there. 11-10. Big Gamerz Gaming is not going down fighting. The classic hang in there spray, one of my favorites.
I've got your trail.
You can see the Sky ult coming out immediately. And a great shot through the box there for Oni. Volt almost managing to also get Binu, who's going to damage him. Knives out. Are they going to get a kill? No. Oni is going to swing and manage to get them. Hero and Drool's picking one each here.
Spike planted.
Drool's and Pixel as well, getting another kill. Pixel Rose trading, and now it's a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Util out. Hero is going to manage to get Waku, as well as they try to delay the other team from getting to the spike.
One enemy
Pixel Rose
remaining.
is going to get a great headshot there on Hero, and now 1v1. Jess is going to sit in their smoke. Get stunned, and they're going to hold. But unfortunately, Pixel Rose is going to know exactly where they are. Get them through the smoke. And it is now 12-10.
Match point.
Come on, squad. Gotta play that whistle.
Really rooting for the underdogs here. Would love to see a second upset here. This is a close game. We could be heading to our decider match, which will be on Lotus. While we wait for the teams to start this round, let's look at Lotus for our teams. We've got Drools with a 59.6% win rate. We have Hero and Jess both with 65% win rate on Lotus. Great map for them to play if it is the decider. Gwiddy Gang, we have 65% win rate also from... Oh, never mind. That is from Ox, who is Gwiddy Gang's sub, not here today. They only have a 36.4 loss from Volt, so... would be a great map for them to finish on. Big Gamerz Gaming would have a big advantage based on win rate alone. And we can see here as Gwiddy Gang pushes on, Ham getting one through the smoke, but gets taken down. Unfortunately, Hero goes to heal, but is taken down, being visible. And this is a tough situation. It's 2v3. Jess not quite able to get a shot on Binu. Trading shots with a very injured Waku.
Last player standing.
Oni takes out Jess. Binu takes out Oni.
Remaining.
Binu takes out Waku. It's 1v1. Fakes the shot. Or fakes the spike. Unfortunately, he isn't going to quite get it, and Pixel Rose is going to get the last kill, securing the win for Gwiddy Gang. Holy shit. Great way to end. Unfortunate for Big Gamerz Gaming. They are going to move on to the loser bracket. Congrats, both teams. Great games. Love the gameplay. Close games mostly as well for the first halves and for the second half for the Icebox. Love seeing, as always, Big Gamerz Gaming picking that Icebox and playing really well on it. As we've seen them go up against both the first and second seed team and put up a fight. Even though they've gone down in the end, they've put up a huge fight going into the for these Icebox matches, and we've seen them win on the other Icebox matches they've played. Great showing by them. Thank you for the games, both of the teams. So yeah, we will see, as we look at the tournament, we will see Gwiddy Gang move on to C7 to face Venitus, and Big Gamerz Gaming will go down to L4 bracket to face off against Throw for Bubble Tea. All right. Let's see if I can't just update the tournament tree here real quick. All right, here we go. We've updated the tournament bracket, so you can see here what teams are facing who on Wednesday. We have, as I said, Gwiddy Gang versus Venitus. It'll be a grudge match. Can Venitus? They've gone on a big bender of a training arc. Can they face off against the top seeded team and win? They've beat the second seeded team, so would love to see this upset. We've got Best or Bust, the second seeded team, versus Monkey Mindset, who is the bottom seeded team. Also would love to see that upset, but unfortunately, as I mentioned before earlier in this tournament, it is going to be a big uphill battle for Monkey Mindset. And lastly, we have Big Gamerz Gaming versus Throw for Bubble Tea, the 7th and 6th seeded teams. I believe they've also played before, and Big Gamerz Gaming came out on top. So this is also a grudge match that I would love to watch. But unfortunately, we only are going to be able to tune in to C7, Gwiddy Gang versus Venitus. So, excited to see that. So make sure you're here for Wednesday, 6 p.m. PST. Let's update the score here. You can see Gwiddy Gang here winning 2-0 against Big Gamerz Gaming. It was a close match. That really could have gone to Lotus, and oh my god, I would have loved to see it go to Lotus. We have not gotten to see much Lotus play yet, and we've only seen one match go to a tiebreaker so far. But Big Gwiddy Gang is going to win, so if you voted for Gwiddy Gang in the prediction, congrats, you've gotten some points, and if not, well, maybe on Wednesday you'll have better luck with your predictions. I believe that is all from me, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching this special VOD review of the let me just check real quick. C5, I wanted to double check that I was right. C5 match between Big Gamerz Gaming and Gwiddy Gang. And yeah, I mean, you can see Ventus, you guys sound like you're ready to square up and knock Gwiddy Gang down a peg, so we'll have to see how things go. Again, thank you again for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care, and see you Wednesday.